Hey, welcome back to the channel, good people. How you doing today? You got your boy Don from Felon to Felon Inc., a nonprofit dedicated to helping felons in whatever area of life that they need help. We got a terrific video today. We're talking about building a career as a felon or having a felony after incarceration. All the things that you need to know to build a successful career. I think you'll really like this video if you just sit back. My videos are made for you to sit back and just take in the information. They're educational videos, so that's how I put them together. It won't be a lot of visuals, but you'll just have a lot of taking in, listening, me giving you guys professional, hardcore facts about the information that's related to the title. And I like to give my tips right away because I know some people might not click the like button and subscribe and ring the notification bell, and they might not stay to the end of the video. So I'll just give you guys a tip right off back. Thank you for clicking on my video. If you have a felony, stay away from firearms. That's my number one tip to anyone that's a felon. If you get a conviction with a firearm, and this is a situation that is very critical, and I see a lot of felons go down this field and make this mistake. Once you come out of incarceration, you might be in your teens. It might be 10 years that go past. You might start a career and you might have a family. And you being a felon, you know that you can't possess a firearm card. You might go an illegal way and obtain a gun thinking you need to protect your family and yourself. If you get caught with a gun as a felon, your charges will be trumped. So you might have got caught with a gun, your first possession, and you might have got off with probation, or you might have just did a year in jail. But that second and third charge, that second charge will be 5 years, no less than 5 years. And your third charge conviction as a felony, as a felon with a firearm, you are facing no less than 6 to 10 years. No matter if you just have the bullets, if you don't have any bullets in the gun, if it's in your car, if it's not even on your body. My number one tip before I start this video, this educational video, is anyone who has a felony or is a felon, stay away from firearms. All right. Without further ado, let's build our minds up. Career building, choosing a job. Some people aspire to have a career, a particular line of work, what they can grow within and enjoy, and that provides opportunities for advancement. Landing a job that you enjoy is a goal that many returning residents share. Doing so takes time and planning, but the results is that you get to do work you are interested in. That might be something that you want to take into account, doing something that interests you so that you don't get bored with it. Let's ask ourselves, what am I good at? Knowing your strengths and weaknesses is an important first step towards a career. So we want to take that into consideration. What do I know how to do? Take some time to think about your work experience, including volunteering, mentoring, and anything that you have done in prison that might be applicable to the real world. So, mail room, worked in the laundry room, worked in the cafeteria. If you can put a spin on that and make it sound professional, and what I like to do is I like to take my thoughts and I like to write them down on paper, one sentence at a time. That way I can really get out what I want to say without having a lot of slang and jargon. What do I know how to do? We covered that. What is out there? Which sectors of the economy are growing and which are contracting? So we want to know where the money is. And I like to tell my kids, I'm not sure how old you guys are, but if you're going back to school, with all the new technology, healthcare is a dominant field for the future. Healthcare. There's, we'll talk about a couple of more fields, but that one was just on my mind. I read an article just the other day with Chat GTP and all of this AI stuff. Anyone going through kindergarten, if you have a baby or something, once they come of age with all this new technology, healthcare is what the professors are saying is going to be always there, and you might want to push them in that direction. What do I want to do? Once you have written down what you are good at and the work you have done in the past, and assess the current and medium term employment landscapes, you are ready to weigh actual career choices. We are going to consider the following. Where do we see ourselves in 5 years? And if you haven't written that down, or stepped outside and took a walk around the block, or had a conversation with your significant other, and really just gave yourself some thinking, some intellectual, personal thinking about where you see yourself, really just honing in and reflecting where you want to be in 5 years. What kind of work would be satisfying? Would you be satisfied doing in the next 10 years, even further out? Meaning that goes back to doing something that we take interest in. We don't want to dry out or burn ourselves out. So that's, let's get into a field that we find fun if possible. We all know that we need money, but if we can find a way to make money and like what we're doing, then that's the direction that we want to start ourselves in. Do you want to work with people, food, or animals? Do you seek factory work, a desk job, work done entirely on a computer? Are you drawn to building things, the service sector, or creative pursuits? What fancies you? What is your interest? Know yourself. I have another video about being truthful, fully truthful with ourselves, and that speaks to that. Know ourselves and be truthful with ourselves, what we really want. Okay. Build experiences. Aligning your skills and interests with the actual job market will help you realize your career goals. You may not currently have a lot of experience in the field you want to work in or the career you wish to pursue. That does not have to be an obstacle in your plans. Okay, here are some things that can help us along. Volunteer or intern with an organizational part-time. Volunteer positions and internships are a good way to build experience and contacts. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love to volunteer. Not only do you meet like-minded people or people of another culture, people that you might only see on TV, or people that you never would talk to in the on the streets. Not only do you get to meet other diversities, groups of people that might have backgrounds in healthcare, the real estate, the stock market, rapping, the rap industry, not so much of rapping, but the technical aspects behind it, engineering and all of that. Um, the people that you would never engage with if you no longer, no otherwise have conversations with. Volunteering also gives you a way to put down things on your resume that looks so good. If an employer can see that you volunteered over here helping with a flower garden, or you volunteered over here passing out food, or you volunteered in a nursing home, or you went over and volunteered at a local school, these things speak volumes to your personality and your character. So, and they're easy. Someone might say no to you getting a job, hiring you, but if you're just coming there not asking for work, you're just a helping hand, then that's a no-brainer. You can volunteer for a day, a week, a month, and have that experience on your resume. Pursue your education. Some fields and jobs require college degrees. Job listings almost always say if a certain degree is required or preferred. Being a student can be rewarding. It can be a change of pace from full-time employment. You can receive money through financial aid, scholarships, and grants to support yourself while in college. So if you want to go back to school, I think this is an awesome thing to do, an option to have on the table, with all of the free money, the grants, the financial aid services, and all of the free things that are available out here. And again, knowing yourself, picking a career path, picking something that's fun to you, picking something that you're good at, that you want to learn about, something that interests you. All of these things compound together, make you um, very desirable in the industry. So you went to school for something you love, you're passionate about it. You get out of school, that passion shows up in the everyday real life applications of whatever it is you went to school for. And that just makes you a CEO candidate. It propels you to the top. So going to school and doing something that you enjoy and have making it fun will really work out for us. Start your own organization or business. I love this one. If you have the time and resources, starting your own organization or business can help you build a meaningful career. This is a challenging career choice, but if it can be satisfying. It takes perseverance and imagination, but you will be proud one day to be able to say you started your own after school program, fitness coaching business, dog rescue or dog walking, graphic design service, or house cleaning business. Dog walking is so big in certain neighborhoods. The cleaning service, I was just talking to my father, who's an elder, the other day. He lives in a senior citizen building, and he doesn't like cleaning his bathroom. He's older. I might have to go over there and help him. Idea popped in my mind. Why don't a cleaning service go to that building and solicit, promote their services that they charge $35 one-time bathroom cleaning service for people that are elderly or people in general who just are lazy, too busy, or just don't want to do it. Clean their bathroom, clean their kitchen. So house cleaning service business is one that I think is a no-brainer with all the lazy people in the world. And another thing, we've been in jail. I'm pretty sure you had a lot of great ideas if you were in jail like I was, and you had a notepad and you had a lot of time to write down your thoughts. Go back to your notepad. Go back to your thoughts of those things that you wanted to do. Reach out to someone starting a business, going and getting a business license, and certifying your business and filing your articles in corporation is not hard, and it only costs about $100, and it's really not hard. The paperwork is daunting, but once you sit there and you see what all the paperwork says, straightforward and really easy, and really navigate and connect yourself with people that are like-minded and that might already have their own businesses, and go for it. I think this is an excellent option in your building a career, is starting your own organization or business. I started Felon to Felon Inc. because I want to give back to individuals who have had burdens or similar hard times like me. I started this is a non-for-profit, a 503c, and I plan to seek grant money. I plan to actually be active in the community, making educational tutorials, going around passing out informational content that helps people better themselves. So start a nonprofit, start a business, start a business, start a business. Popular employment options: commercial truck driving license. Everybody knows Felon to Felon is big on commercial truck driving. I have several videos pointing out why being a truck driver is excellent for felons. I myself that was the first job that I got when I came home. I went and got my CDLs, and I made a lot of money. I mean, I was making $1,000 a week when I started to making $3,000 to $5,000 a week driving a truck. Got to own my own truck and all of that. So truck driving is excellent. It's really, I have a video in the link below. You can go and watch that video. It's straightforward. Healthcare, park districts, and schools. In Illinois, working in some fields with a conviction requires a waiver. Illinois state employment laws changed in 2016 under pressure from community reform advocates and legislators, making it easier for people with convictions to be employed in certain jobs. For jobs in schools and park districts, if you have been 7 years since you were convicted, you are now barred from working in these contexts. So I know Walmart changed their hiring process. I know Starbucks. I also have a video. I'll try to find that video. A couple of big employers changed their hiring process to include to be more flexible towards people with backgrounds. And I'll leave that link in the description below. Healthcare jobs. Healthcare employment is almost always in high demand and can be fulfilling. This includes jobs like nurse, athletic trainer, speech speech for pathologist, certificate dental assistant, and many others. Not all healthcare jobs require licenses, but the ones that do require you to get a waiver if you have a felon. So I'll make another video talking about these waivers, but you can easily Google these waivers, and they're good to know. You have to know about them. If you are a felon or have a felony, a second chance citizen. I like to say second chance citizen. If you're a second chance citizen, you have to know about the waivers, because a lot of these jobs that require licenses, you can get a waiver for and still get that job. So let's look at some more things. Note, everyone gets their dream job, but many people end up doing things they enjoy. Not everyone gets their dream job, but many people end up doing things they enjoy. Oh, so it might not be your dream job, but you can still do something that you enjoy. And I'll just read off a little bit more information pertaining to this video. The following items will need to be included with your application, and this is for the truck driving application. As far as getting your CDL, a written a written explanation of your conviction. I'm sorry, this is not pertaining to your CDL. This is pertaining to a job application. A written, so this is another tip inside this video, is help with the building of the career, is tips on the job application itself. A written explanation of your conviction, what happened, how many years it had been, and any other circumstance that led to it. This is your chance to tell your personal story. I have a big tip on how to do this the professional way. I want you to, if you're not good at writing, if you're not good at spelling, if you're not good at typing, our phones have voice to text, when you can text somebody and you can talk it in. I want you to talk what, or you can do this in an email. You can use your phone, pull up your email, hit the voice record button, and talk what you say, what you want to say. Then send that email to yourself, and now you have it on paper. There's a website called Fiverr. You can go on Fiverr and you can hire a person to edit what you talked into your email. You can tell them to make it sound delightful, make it sound that it's going to be for an employer, that you want it to sound professional, you want it to sound very punctual, and you want it to sound good. They will take what you wrote and doctor it up, and you want to store that away in your files so that you always have a professional way of explaining the situation of your felony. That's a tip from me to you guys. Fiverr.com. I'll leave that link down in the description below. Talk out what you did, what you want to say, have them edit it, and then save it and have it ready for whenever you need it. You'll need your work history, your criminal history, documentation showing you completed a rehab program. And these, again, these are items to have in your possession so that you can have them readily available upon request. Your work history, criminal history, documents showing you completed a rehab program, documentation showing that all your court fines have been paid, documentation showing your parole has ended. Typed character reference letters include letters about why you would be a good fit for a healthcare profession. Again, you can have a person on Fiverr for no more than $15, $25 type you 3 character reference letters. Or you can have a past employer, a mom, an auntie, someone who hired you, type you up a character reference letter, store it away, have it readily available. These are excellent, excellent things to have laying around that speaks to your character and makes you look better than the next individual who doesn't have this stuff. These are key tips and information that I'm giving you guys. Fiverr, I'll leave the link below, but think outside the box, because we do have to put on our best face, put our best foot forward to get ahead. A typed employment reference letter include letters about why you would be a good fit for a healthcare profession from a coworker or boss, please also include their contact information. Again, that's not a problem. We'll have these letters already typed and ready. And once you use one letter, you can use the same letter. You don't have to have a different letter for each employer every time. So they're great to have on hand. Anything that demonstrates your ability or achievement. This could include awards, volunteering work, or church work. Again, Felon to Felon Inc. My name is Don. I am a Christian. I belong to a denomination, a church. I'm a Christian. I recommend anybody first give your life to the Lord. Join a church. Churches is where you want to first start when you first come home. You definitely want to go to your local church, become a member, change your life, give your life over to the Lord, repent for your sins, and really the church will help you with everything that I'm helping you with. The church might have someone that owns their own business. A lot of churches do. They have business owners that are members of the church. And then once you become a member you have to be a member of the church, and then the church can help you. You can go talk to the pastor. You can give them a one-on-one. You can show them all of this paper stuff. If you got this paper and you take it to your pastor, I guarantee he will help you out. Anything that demonstrates your reliability or achievement, we just went over that. You may also want to include a typed resume. Again, you can have someone on Fiverr if you don't know how to, if you don't have anyone to doctor up your resume, you can take it on Fiverr. The link the link is below. You can go on there. It's a freelance place where people go and do jobs for other people. So I'm giving you a dominant left leg up on your competition, because not a lot of people know to think outside the box and to get things done like this. So rock with Felon to Felon. That's what we're here for. Got you. Self-employment. Being your own boss has its merits. Darn doggone fly. Has its merits. You can set your own schedule, pace, and whatever money you make is yours after you pay the bills. It does have some drawbacks too. Small businesses require money to start and take a lot of work to maintain. Owning a small business can be a fulfilling long-term career if it is done thoroughly, thoughtfully, and thoroughly. So we talked about that earlier, self-employment, being your own boss. And I know that a lot of us in prison and I already got the mindset, and we've already set ourselves up from our past. We might already know something about being our own boss, but we need to know something about money management. I implore anyone on the other line of this video to, especially if you're a man, you should know how to manage your finances. You should know how to manage your finances. All right. So we're pretty much wrapping this video up. The next video I'll talk about is go into later is education. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I implore you guys to better yourself. I implore you guys to stick at it. Just stick at it. I know you see my boy LeBron James. You might be wondering why he's back there. LeBron is a guy that I look up to. He's not only a black guy. He's not only a successful, a great dad, a great businessman, a dedicated athlete to his profession, but he's also a person that I look up to and I respect. And I implore any of you guys, find someone that you look up to. Doesn't have to be an athlete, doesn't have to be a LeBron James, but find you someone that you look up to. A mentor, a pastor, a leader, a father, a boss, a leader. Find someone that you look up to and try to imitate him, or just have conversations with him, or learn from that person. So that's one of my tips today. I love you guys. Again, stay blessed. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please ring the notification bell. If you made it this far, it's going to be more great videos on the way. Ring the notification bell. Therefore, you get notified whenever I drop something new. And again, I'm a new non-for-profit. These videos can only get better. They're only going to get better. I'm building out a studio. I'm building out so many different extensions to my non-for-profit. Please stay engaged. Look forward to all the great things that we're going to be doing in the future. And who knows, we might even have a job for you one day. So stay in touch, stay connected, and stay blessed. To the next video. Have an awesome day.